Good evening, everyone. Tonight I am going to be making some Sopa De Fideo. I have been craving this, and this will be my first time making it myself. So today what I'm going to start off with is we are going to go in with some potatoes and onions. I already chopped them up. It does look like a lot, but I'm trying to make a lot to last some days. And then we have our fideo. And then we're gonna go in with some corn. Make sure you have that tomato sauce because right now I'm still learning, okay? I'm using the tomato sauce. Please don't come at me. And then we have some beef broth. You know, if you don't have like the seasoning, I'm just gonna go in, maybe split this a little half and half with some water and some of this stuff. Make sure you have your ground beef. I'm gonna go in with some seasonings, pepper, and of course some more seasonings, maybe a little bit of cayenne, just make sure we can get a little spicy. So first off, I'm going to start cooking the ground beef. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the ground beef. We're gonna go ahead and get that cooking in the pot. We're gonna set our temperature to medium. Let's see, medium. All right, you guys, so you want to start cooking your ground beef like so. Just kind of, you know, mashing it up. Cooking. Alright, y'all, so the meat is still cooking. So while the meat is still cooking, I am going to go ahead and add my onion that I chopped up. Just add however much onion your heart desires, and y'all, I like a lot of onion. We'll just keep stirring it in. Just let your meat cook all the way. That onion in there. Onion definitely does give it a lot of flavor. It did help to have everything, you know, pre-cut and ready to go, so I can just throw it in the pot. All right, y'all, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drain the grease from the meat. And this is how I drain the grease so it doesn't get all clogged up in the sink. Just gonna put it on this paper towel, let it soak a little bit. So it's getting all that grease, just to make sure we don't get it, you know, too greasy. We're gonna let it sit there for a little bit, and then I'm gonna add it back to the pan. All right, y'all, so now the meat is back in the pan. I'm gonna go ahead and add some potatoes. Do what your heart desires. I do like my carbs, so there might be a lot at stake right here. If you're a big potato person, give me a thumbs up. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and just mix everything in and let it cook. You wanna make sure you are, getting those potatoes in there so they can cook. I'm gonna leave this here maybe about 5 minutes and then we'll come back and check on it. All right, so I did add a little bit of pepper. The potatoes are still cooking. I'm just gonna mix this in. I'm gonna add a little bit more seasoning. I'm gonna add some cayenne pepper. Just a little. I'm gonna stir this in here. Smells delicious, y'all. Keep on mixing it. Just let it sit for a little bit. Make sure everything is in there. I'm gonna go ahead and put a lid on it just so it can cook maybe a little bit faster. All right, so now I'm gonna start cooking my fideo. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure the oven is first on. Okay, then we're gonna add some oil to the pan. All right, and then after that, we are going to add the garlic and the onion. Let's see. Go ahead and add your garlic and your onion. Stir it. Make sure you get that oil nice and coated on the garlic and the onion. So stir like so. I probably should have used a bigger pan. That's okay. It smells so good in here. I'm gonna keep stirring my potatoes and my meat. I'm gonna go ahead and add some beef broth. Calms it down a little bit. Probably do about 3 to 4 cups. Go ahead and continue to stir this garlic and onion. So while we're waiting for that to warm up, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add my corn to the potatoes, beef, and onions that I had made earlier. I did drain them. Alright, now I'm gonna add my fideo. Now go ahead and put in the whole package. Hopefully it fits. Whoop. We're cutting a little close, but we'll make it work. Alright, I'm little more oil, just so I know that fideo gets cooked in. And we're gonna go ahead and get this cooked until it is a little brown. And it does kind of cook fast, so you definitely want to make sure that you're right here stirring it. Keep on stirring it in. I definitely should have used a bigger pan, but you know, it's okay. It's still all gonna get cooked. Just want to make sure you just keep stirring it so it doesn't burn. Just want to get the noodles, the fideo nice and browned. Alright, y'all, so once your fideo is nice and browned, you're going to want to add it to the meat, the corn, and the potatoes. I definitely should have used a bigger pan, but that's okay. It's all going to cook the same. Alright, so go ahead and add it. Alright, so we did already add our beef broth, which is going to add a little flavor. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go in with the tomato sauce, all of it, a whole can. And then I am going to add some water. And then I'm going to give it a good mix. Give it a good mix. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more of some pepper. Some cayenne. Just a little. Another good mix. Alright, so after the good mix, I'm going to go ahead and just put the lid on. I'm going to let it sit here for, I'm going to keep checking on it actually often just because I don't want it to burn or anything. But so I'm going to leave it here for maybe about 5 minutes and I'm going to come check on it. Alright, y'all, so it has been about 5 minutes or so. You just want to make sure you keep stirring this in. Look how delicious this looks. I'm so excited to taste this. And you can taste it through the process just to make sure that everything is to your liking. Alright, y'all, so this is what it's looking like. It's been about 10 minutes. I still am, just kind of getting everything mixed in still. Look how delicious this looks. I cannot wait to try this, y'all. Look at this. Alright, you guys, so it's ready and I'm gonna do a little taste test. I did add some cilantro, so I'm just gonna, still so hot, but it is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and get a little taste test with some cilantro and let's see, cheers. Y'all, this is so good. You guys definitely have to try this recipe for sure. It's delicious. Ooh. It definitely hits the spot. And thank you guys so much for following me on my first journey of cooking this. I hope you guys try it out. Let me know, comment down below. And thank you so much for watching.